citing and evaluation activity. When looking for articles or book materials, you'll want to make sure that the resources you're finding are the best quality possible. To do this, follow the CAPRA test. The CAPRA test is an evaluation criteria. Look at your materials. Evaluate them for the currency, its accuracy, its purpose, and whether it is informative or trying to persuade you of something. Is it relevant? And who is the person who wrote this material? Are they credible people? Here are some times that you do need to cite, especially when you're using other people's words, their facts, their figures, and other people's ideas. You do not want to say that they are your own, but your own ideas and commonly understood topics and pieces of information can be left uncited. Sometimes it's hard to know when to cite and when to not. These are some commonly known pieces of information, things from the Bible, things that are commonly expressed or used in our everyday life, or things that are just known because you were all in the same class together. This is a gray area, but when in doubt, you will want to cite. There are 3 different ways that you can use an author's information and then cite it. One way is to summarize it, meaning that you are taking the broad points and putting them into your own words. You could also paraphrase, meaning that you're using some of the words of the author, but also using your own words. This would still need to be cited. In the case of using a really good use of words from the text of what you've read, you will want to use quotation marks and footnote accordingly. To create your bibliography and your footnotes, you'll need to have some information ready to go. So it's good to record this as you are collecting your book or journal materials. For a book, for example, you'll need the author, title, edition, place of publication, publisher, and the year of publication. In your bibliography, you will need to indent the second, third line, and any other lines after the first. Also, when using an article from a database, you'll need to collect the volume and issue number in addition to these other items. It's also tricky because you might need to collect the DOI number, the URL, or the database name. First preference is a DOI number. That is a digital object identifier. You'll know it because the number itself contains the letters DOI. This is a universal coding system to help people find their articles faster and easier. Within the databases, the companies are trying to make your bibliography as easy as possible to construct. They have a cite option for you to copy and paste the bibliography information, but double check whether it's correct. The same goes for other databases that have cite item buttons. If writer's reference is frustrating or difficult to use for you, you can also go to Citing Sources and click on the Chicago Manual of Citing. The Citation Quick Guide will give you quick and easy examples to use and look over to make your lives easier.